YNW Melly officially spotted being released from prison.
2 men are in jail this morning, including an up-and-coming Florida rapper. Both men are charged in a double murder.
Fans have been in an uproar since YNW Melly was arrested earlier this year, but now it looks like he's out. The 20-year-old rap artist is accused of icing his best friends and was being held without bail, but he's been extremely vocal about his innocence. And now it looks like that may have paid off. This is sure to have his fans and haters in a complete and total uproar. Welcome to Lime Report. Keep watching to find out everything there is to know about YNW Melly's case and how he's being released. Serious charges put YNW Melly behind bars in February, but that looks to be over. Major fans will remember him smiling in court, and it looks like it's deserved. Today we're explaining exactly what's going on, and we'll also be breaking down his whole legal situation. Stick around until the end to discover what's in the young rapper's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment keyword BAIL for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Fans haven't heard directly from YNW Melly since he's been arrested, but his team has been trying to keep the public updated on his legal proceedings. Melly maintains that he's innocent and blames the charges on the system. This all popped off a few months ago and since has been a serious issue for a lot of people. YNW Melly became a huge star at an incredibly young age, and people are having a hard time wrapping their heads around the crimes he's accused of. There's a lot more to everything than you might know, so be sure to keep watching to get our whole take on the situation. Whenever a celebrity is accused of a crime, especially something so extreme, fans are always fast to rally at their side. People have been worried they'll never get another track from the celebrated rapper, but he has promised his fans, "I'll be home soon." It looks like YNW is the type to keep his promises, but not everyone is so eager to see him home. There has been a ton of controversy surrounding all the YNW Melly news, and it's all pretty important, so keep watching to find out all about it. In Melly's case, attention has been split. The crimes he's accused of are horrible, and plenty of people have taken the state of Florida's side on the topic. But YNW Melly's true fans are still backing him up, pointing to factors like the fact that he turned himself in to prove his innocence. One way or another, there's a reason he's being released. Before we get further, let's go over what got YNW Melly to this point. On October 26, 2018, 2 young men were driven to Memorial Hospital, Miramar, arriving at about 4:35 a.m. Both had sustained multiple injuries from a firearm and were deceased when they arrived, according to police statements. They were Anthony Williams, aka YNW Sack Chaser, and Christopher Thomas Jr., aka YNW Juvie, only 21 and 19 years old. The driver of the Jeep, one Cortland Henry, aka YNW Bortland, another friend and group member of Melly's, spoke with police at the hospital. According to him, the group had been the victims of a drive-by, a story that matched the damaged Jeep YNW Bortland arrived in. But Melly was not at the hospital that morning, and Bortland's story didn't even place Melly in the car at the time of the incident. Melly mourned the passing of his 2 friends publicly, posting a picture of them together on Instagram with the caption, "They took my brothers from me over jealousy. I know y'all watching over me. They want to see me break down and stop, or in jail, or in a box. Bit my bleep. They still need me. They parents need me. They family need me. Till we meet again, my twins, my slimes." Melly's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, issued a statement on the rapper's behalf in the wake of the event. "He's sad, he's upset obviously," he said. "Those were his best friends." A few months later, in early January, Melly was arrested on 2 misdemeanors in Fort Myers, Florida. This arrest produced his viral, smiling mugshot and would turn out to be the first of the year's legal issues for the rising star. Keep watching to see just how crazy this story really is. The following month, on February 12, 2019, YNW Bortland was arrested in Texas. Police blamed him for YNW Sack Chasers and YNW Juvie's early passing. He was extradited to Florida the same day and charged with 2 counts of homicide in the first degree and 2 counts of being an accessory after the fact. Melly turned himself in to officials in Broward County the following day after returning to Florida from a concert in Washington, D.C. Hours prior to his arrest, he posted on Instagram addressing his fans saying, "To all my fans and supporters, no, I did not get locked up in Washington, but I am turning myself in today. I want you guys to know I love you and appreciate every single one of y'all. A couple months ago, I lost my 2 brothers by violence, and now the system wants to find justice." Unfortunately, a lot of rumors and lies are being said, but no worries, God is with me and my brother, Bortland, and we want y'all to remember it's a YNW family. I love you, #free us. Melly received the same first-degree charges, filed under his legal name, Jamel Maurice Demons. The Miramar Police Department issued a statement announcing the arrest of Jamel Demons and Cortland Henry, aka YNW Bortland, and said that their investigation had concluded them to be responsible for the untimely passing of their friends and for attempting to cover up evidence of the crime. The investigators released court documents that detailed the police's claims. Let's run through some of them before we get any further so we know what we're working with. Number 1. There were no reports of shots in the area where Bortland claimed the incident had taken place. 2. Phone records and surveillance footage contradicted where Melly claimed to have been before the incident. They also go against the route that Bortland describes taking to the hospital. 3. Forensic evidence from the actual site of the event concluded that only one vehicle was present, and they claimed it was the bullet-riddled Jeep Compass that Bortland drove to the hospital. 4. Police say Melly and Bortland shot up the car after the fact to match the story of a drive-by from the rear passenger's side. 5. The autopsy showed that the bullet struck the departed from left to right rather than right to left, like Bortland had originally told police. 6. A .40 caliber shell was found on the floor of the Jeep under the back left seat. Police say video evidence puts Melly sitting in that seat prior to the event. 7. The autopsy also revealed that the shot that collided with Williams, aka YNW Sack Chaser, came from less than 3 feet away. Number 8. Police also say that the two drove around with their deceased friends for some time in what the police called a calculated effort to establish their versions of the incident. The state of Florida also highlighted Snapchat messages sent between Melly and his girlfriend 2 weeks after the incident. In them, he said, "Dis bleep saved my life. He coming everywhere with me cause of dem bleep. Come grab him. It's my fault. You forgot? I keep Bortland with me cause at the end of the day, he did one of a realest bleep in my life." Police say the comments are suspicious and that he is referring to covering up the recent crimes. The judge denied both Melly and Bortland's bail due to the nature of their alleged crimes and ordered them not to contact each other while in jail. Prosecutors have said that they will seek capital punishment in this case. Melly entered a not guilty plea on March 5th and demanded a jury by trial. That's how he ended up in jail for the past 6 months. Now keep watching to find out why he'll be getting out soon. On May 30th, Melly's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, filed a motion with the courts to set Melly free on bond, pending his trial. Cohen stated that Demons was not a flight risk, pointing to the fact that the 19-year-old rapper turned himself in the same day he learned a warrant had been issued for his arrest. Cohen also pointed out that the artist's entire family and community were in South Florida, and that he had no plans of abandoning them. If he wanted to run away, Cohen argued, then he would have already done it while he had the chance. Melly has never voluntarily missed a court date, and so there is a strong possibility that the motion will bear fruit, despite the gravity of the charges. Melly appeared in court again on July 11th to officially add a few more defense lawyers in preparation for his approaching trial. While he was in the courtroom, someone took this video of him. Melly is seen smiling at the mundane court proceedings, and the video was captioned, "I'll be home soon. I'm smiling because God is with me, Melly." Between his lawyer's hard work and his positive attitude, it's not hard to believe that Melly might soon be free to await his trial in the comfort of his own home. August 13th will mark the 6th full month he has spent behind bars. That's not the longest stretch he's ever done, however. Melly spent a year in jail when he was 16 for an incident close to a high school. Apparently, Melly fired 3 times at a group of people. While nobody was hurt, it was enough to put him away for a year. During that time, he wrote "Murder on My Mind," his dominating hit single that has gone double platinum since he was arrested in February. Another incident has also resurfaced from Melly's past. In 2017, an Indian County Sheriff's deputy named Gary Chambliss suffered an untimely passing while off duty. The most common version of events is that 2 groups of people were yelling and firing handguns at each other after some kind of argument, and a stray bullet struck Chambliss 170 feet away. The investigation was headline news in the community and the surrounding area. An anonymous source has told the Vero Beach Police that it is common knowledge on the street that Melly and Bortland were both present at the Chambliss incident, and police are no doubt eager to get more information that they can use since the case has still gone unsolved. Captain Tony Consalo of the Sheriff's Office said that the police believe one of the 2 rappers may have fired the decisive round. Perhaps given their current situation, they may be able to shed some light on the case, he said. The idea that the police need that information from Melly is good news for the young star. While helping detectives close an old case won't get him out of jail scot-free, it could certainly help his chances when it came time for sentencing, if he were to be found guilty. Bortland has said nothing to prosecutors and investigators, according to the courts, and he will not serve as a witness during the trial. His refusal to cooperate can be seen in one of the 2 lights. Either he's guilty and won't say anything against himself or Melly, or he's innocent and does not want to fall victim to a false confession. If Melly can secure some good faith with the court by helping out with the Chambliss case, and if the judge believes he will stick around for the trial, then there is no reason not to believe his lawyer's motion for bail won't go through. As everyone knows, it can take a long time for cases, especially big ones, to get to trial. If the motion is denied, then Melly could sit in jail for years on end until the proceedings are done with. The reasons the prosecutors gave for capital punishment in the case are: 1. The acts were especially heinous or cruel. 2. The acts were committed in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. 3. The acts were committed by a criminal gang member. The police department said they are behind the state's decision 100%. YNW Melly was first arrested when he was just 16, and now at 19, he has been charged with one of the most serious possible crimes. His track record, though, may be the biggest thing working against him. Melly's lawyers still claim the evidence isn't sufficient to prove the allegations in court. Bradford Cohen, Melly's lawyer, said, "The lack of evidence is the biggest aspect. The fact that they have little to no evidence aside from the allegation he was in the car at the time of the incident. Other than that, there is no evidence he was the one responsible for the deaths of his best friends." But it's not hard to imagine the prosecution reading out the lyrics of "Murder on My Mind" for a jury and flaunting Melly's criminal past, let alone his connection with another open investigation. There's no doubt that the trial will be long and probably showy, as Melly just can't help grinning whenever he's in court. What do you think will happen? Will YNW Melly be released on bond? If so, will he run? What if he makes a deal with the sheriff's department? Does that mean he's actually guilty? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to use the keyword bail for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a Lime Report. That's all for now. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next time.